Any additional comparisons?
I love seeing Chen Kang out there.
You can see how much muscle George has got compared to those other athletes. But look at every one of them is completely different shape and structure. But George is standing out very much like a bodybuilder there.
Yes, absolutely.
And BREON switch.
Wow.
You can see just how big George is in this lineup. He looks like a 212 competitor.
And this is one of the beauties of the height and weight requirements, because you do get to see different body shapes.
Yeah, he fits into that category.
That's such a great shape and structure, but that's going to look so much better in the 212.
Yeah, fill him out, grow into the physique.
Back double bicep.
Here's a telltale right here. This could be the difference between second and third, or we could see another shift.
Yeah, you got to remember, again, it's not a bodybuilding contest. It is a classic physique contest. The criteria is different.
Abdominals and thighs.
We can be more critical when we're looking at bodybuilders in terms of the graininess and the separation, the vascularity. Here we're looking at tie-ins. We're looking at harmony and symmetry and flow. This is a physique contest, not a bodybuilding contest. They can get away with being a little softer in areas that a bodybuilder can't.
Thank you, gentlemen. Relax. Back to you, Bob.
And dare I use the word beauty, but we're looking for beautiful physiques here.
We absolutely are.
Where are you going? I don't think so. Gentlemen, for the title.
You got to do a pose down.
You got to do a pose down. Crank up that music.
You got to earn that paycheck, baby. And it's more this year than it was a year ago.
I feel BREON's look again is just maybe a little bit too strong for the athletes. Personally, I would have BREON first, then George, and then Chris. That's what I'd have the top three.
Not a bad prediction. Again, this is being judged live right now because the judges are finalizing their decisions from the earlier prejudging and what we saw earlier tonight. So this is not over until it's over.
Now, there is a big difference between first and second prize-wise. It's the difference not only between bragging rights and being the Olympia title holder, but between $35,000 and $12,000. So a $23,000 difference.
Yeah, you know, they know that all too well, because what they would do with that prize money more than likely is reinvest it to come back, and hopefully it increases next year.
We know the fanship for this, the fandom for Classic Physique is growing, as are the number of competitors across the country in the NPC.
Thank you very much, guys.
Trying to make their way up into the IFBB.
Well, we know this is a very popular division. At every contest, the numbers are getting higher and higher.
We are ready for our top 5 awards. Presenting the 5th place award, once again, Executive Editor of Muscle and Fitness, Mr. Zach Ziegler. Zach will take the 5th place award, the check for $2,000, and present it to Chen Kang.
Chen Kang, the first Chinese athlete to make it to the Olympia stage, now is a top 5, a medal winner and a check winner. Congratulations to Chen Kang.
Absolutely nothing to hang his head down about. This could be the start of some big things to come, not only for China, but actually the industry as a whole, because you bring in different types of sponsors with these different types of athletes.
Presenting the 4th place award, representing Allmax. Let's have Kevin back on stage. Kevin will take the 4th place award, the check for $3,000, and present it to Keon Pearson.
Okay.
If I had to guess, I think Keon's probably the youngest guy in that lineup. Just looking at the guys, I mean, he looks like a baby. But with the most potential. He's got a great structure, very slight in height, but he did very well here tonight. He's got nothing to hang his head down.
Yeah, I think Keon's 22, 23, or 24.
There you go, 22, 23. Yeah, great start.
presenting the third place award, representing Performix, is Mr. Randy Lloyd.
Now, will it be Chris or will it be George? It could be BREON.
Randy, please take the third place award, the check for $5,000, the Olympia bronze medal, to our third place finisher, George Peterson.
There you have it.
Again, George has taken a very solid third place. Really solidified his place in the industry as being one of the top classic athletes in the world. Obviously won the classic Arnold early on in the year.
That's a huge jump, doing both of those shows. One in March and one in September, and winning one and getting third. So he's legitimately one of the top 3 classic physiques on the planet.
And potentially stayed dialed in for over, well, 9 months. 3 months out from the Arnold.
Very hard to do.
Presenting the
Good observation.
second place award. And Jake will take the second place award, the check for $10,000, the Olympia silver medal, to our runner-up this evening, BREON Ansley.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
We have a new champion.
And I can hear the crowd roaring from here. I was wrong on my prize award amounts, but I was right on the difference. $30,000 for top, and second place was 10, third place was 5.
Well, let me tell you something. BREON never saw this coming because he has carried that title for 2 years around his neck like a true champion and a reflection of a champion. But what do champions do when they get knocked down?
They come back hard.
Absolutely. It's going to make things a whole lot more interesting a year from now.
Presenting the first place award is CEO Greg Conley from Trifecta, IFBB Pro League President Mr. Jim Mannion. They will take the first place award, the check for $30,000, the Olympia gold medal, and the title of 2019 Classic Olympia champion, Chris Bumstead.
And there it is.
There's been quite a rumble amongst the fans who it would be.
Well, let me tell you, the social media is going to be on fire tonight. Whenever a defending champion gets taken out, everyone comes with their opinions, and we equally look forward to seeing what the fans have to say about an upset. You can see the agony and the ecstasy here. Bumstead on the brink of tears, and, well, BREON passing the torch.
Well, BREON should be
All
proud.
right, guys, let's get some pictures, please. Your favorite classic pose.
BREON should be proud of what he's represented in the industry over the last 2 years.
He did set a standard.
Well, he's not done by a long shot, so a subjective sport of opinion in these poses.
Thank you, guys.
They both could have represented that title very well, and now we're going to get a new flavor from Chris Bumstead representing Canada. When's the last time we had a Canadian Olympian? I'm not so sure. I got to go into the archives to remember. Maybe these guys listening out there will hit us up on Instagram or on Facebook or somewhere and let us know the last Canadian Olympia champion.
Is Whitney Jones Canadian?
No, I know she's from Arizona.
Okay, she's from Chandler, Arizona.
Yeah, that's right.
I know Chris is going to be a great representative for this classic division. He travels the world a lot with his sponsors.
We're going to have the champ stay right there in the center.
See, I'm a history buff. I'm real curious now. Who was the last Olympia from Canada?
All right,
there was none. We got our first.
Classic Olympia champion, Chris Bumstead. How's that sound, brother?
You don't even know how good that sounds right now.
Now, Chris, I'm told it was very, very close right till the end. But at the end of the day, it was the mustache that brought it in.
You know, I was debating last year for the longest time, and it got the better of me. But I don't think I was ready to rock the stash on stage. But this year it felt right, you know, had to be done.
It's classic.
Classic, it is. Bringing it back. New era.
Well, you have brought in a new era, my friend. Now, you've got a huge amount of support out there in the bodybuilding world. The last couple of years, you've been this close to the title. You finally got BREON because he's a hell of a champion.
Oh, my God, yeah. BREON is he's a champion that I've been chasing after for a few years now, and I'm grateful to have blessed the stage along with him, along with his 35 other competitors here today. It's absolutely crazy the growth that Classic Division has had in only a few years of being around. So I got to thank the IFBB, Jim Mannion, Olympia putting on such an amazing show. It's really just so grateful to have given us the opportunity to present our physiques in such a new / old school way, kind of bringing it back, defining what classic physique is, what it is, this division is going to become. It's going to be around for a long ass time, because I know you guys love it, I love it, and we put on a damn good show, so thank you guys so much.
All right, Chris, the Classic Olympia title goes back to Canada.
Back to Canada.
Well, not back to Canada, but back with you to Canada. Back with you to Canada. Unless you're moving here.
We'll see. I love my Canadians. Canada, we brought it home. Proud. I don't even know what to say.
Give it up for the champ, Chris Bumstead, your Classic Olympia champion.